at the cup.
Boston gets the slip and around Edwards, lays that up and in. 11-7 lead here for.
Had Mitchell right there, did not see her. Mitchell was wide open on the wing. Here's Smith, the floater is good off the dime from Clark.
You can still establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective. And Caitlin Clark, she's going to get so much attention that she can find players cutting and moving. And Kelsey Mitchell absolutely is deserving of all of that attention. Good read.
Intercepting that pass from Courtney Vandersloot. Now gets it out to Smith, and she connects on the baseline.
Clark now with it. Mitchell posting it up on Richards, thought about it. Clark still with it. The kick, Smith will call her number and knock it down.
Ariel Atkins getting things going for the Mystics on the offensive end, now into double figures with 12.
Mitchell drives inside, the left hand will fall, gets the roll and a foul. Indiana's going to have to try to win this a second time here after that brilliant first half. Oh, Clark, beautiful feed, and there's Boston.
This play right here, she comes off the elbow. Coffee switches on, and then that escape
Is going downhill, penetrating. A lot's going to happen out of that.
a three-look falls. Lexi Hall, who shoots about 36% for the season.
Caitlin Clark takes the court tonight with that familiar fire in her eyes, and from the very first possession, you can tell this is going to be a special performance. The defense tries to pressure her full court, but with that smooth handle, she dances past the first defender, crosses over the second, and whips a no-look pass right to the corner for a wide-open three. That's her vision, seeing the game 2 steps ahead of everyone else.
Rebound flagged down by Clark. Indiana wants to run, that's why Mitchell serves it in on the dime from Caitlin. Started by Atkins. Atkins gets a poke on it. Here's Clark firing and hitting.
You want to get 2 or 3 closeouts each possession, and if you do that, you're probably going to have a team in rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark step back three, she connects.
I mean, this is beautiful. Watch this. Drives a longer, quick.
Ryan Howard, Caitlin Clark finding a way to miss.
Here is Clark, she will launch and bury a three. Giroux turns, ducks in fact, Benley stays with her, blocked from behind, that was Clark. Now Clark looking to push, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark, she will launch and bury it. Clark weaving through traffic and gets the roll.
Offensive rebound by Nelson Adoda, and this time she was stuffed by Howard. Hall spots up and nails it.
Moments later, she's pulling up from way beyond the arc, the crowd holding its breath before the ball even leaves her fingertips. Swish, nothing but net. And the thing is, she makes it look effortless. Most players have to work hard just to get that shot off. Caitlin does it in rhythm, like she's in the driveway. But she's not just an offensive machine. Watch her on defense, reading passing lanes, poking the ball loose, and turning defense into instant offense.
Rossi misses her first look from the perimeter. Here's Clark back to Boston. Back inside, oh, good ball movement, and it's Boston the finish. Washington's missed their first 5 shots of the fourth. Here is Clark turning on the Jets. Clark gets to the rim.
Clark
Nails it. The first time Kennedy Burke has missed a 3 in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points in the...
Kumbawale to McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter. 87% from out there last year. She needs to look for those shots.
Here's Clark on the drive, being hounded behind the back. Boston has it. Shot clock down to 5 again, but Boston finishes.
Cowan
missed the opportunity for a three-point play. Baseline, nice move by Boston, count it.
There's Copper from the corner. A good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it!
One steal turns into a lightning-fast transition, and she threads a bounce pass through traffic for an easy layup. She controls the tempo like a maestro, deciding when to slow it down and when to hit the gas. Then there's her mid-range game. Defenders run her off the three-point line, and she stops on a dime, rising up for a smooth jumper over an outstretched arm. That's the mark of a complete scorer. If you take away one thing, she'll burn you with another. And just when you think she's done, she gets creative. A behind-the-back dribble to split two defenders, a hesitation move to freeze the big, and a scoop layup kissed gently off the glass. The crowd is roaring now. This is vintage Caitlin.
Works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three.
The screen, setting up aerial power. She's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Nalissa Smith.
Bag Benlay. Indiana will reset. Clark fire away. You bet.
Come on. Making every play. And free throws.
Clark inside. Here is Boston spinning and Boston finishing.
Lineup I'm talking about with Caitlin Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass, it's Smith again.
By Caitlin Clark to recognize two bigs, and Nalissa Smith sees that she has a wide open lane to the bucket. Just a great delivery. I mean, putting it.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three.
So maybe it was a good timeout. You give Caitlin Clark this much space, she does such a great job of driving.
In terms of holding on to the basketball. Fever with the ball. Clark passed up the long three. Into Boston, get the assist to Clark with the Boston.
In the closing minutes, with the game still close, she takes over completely. A step-back triple, a drive and kick for another assist, a perfect free throw under pressure. Every decision is calculated, every move polished. She's the kind of player who doesn't just fill the box score, she changes too. The energy of the entire building. Tonight, it's not just about points or assists, it's about the statement she makes every time she steps on the court. You can try to stop her, but you won't. This is Caitlin Clark, fearless, unshakable, and impossible to ignore. And that's another jaw-dropping performance from Caitlin Clark. If you enjoyed these highlights, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next big game moment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.